It is time to be free from negativity and poverty. It is time to claim your potential and use it to put yourself on the top. How can you do that? Lucky for you. Today, we're going to take a look at the 10 things you need to become your best self. Number 1. Change your mindset. If you live in actual poverty, can you ever be successful and have a change of perspective? Breaking free from a poverty mindset is not about making more money, changing your thinking, and adopting a growth mindset. A poverty mindset traps you in a cycle of fear that doesn't allow you to break free from the cycle of worry and negativity. This type of thinking does not mean that you do or don't have money. Your thoughts are not necessarily rooted in reality. Beliefs and mindsets grow from perceived reality. The way you perceive your circumstances may not be the way an objective observer perceives your situation. Therefore, the poverty mindset in which you are trapped can be changed. When you look at rich people, you can see that it is not only the people that have the most money who are powerful and effective. It is the people who see themselves as worthy of being powerful who eventually become so. The actual amount of money that they have is of no consequence. In society, we see this with the concept of impoverished gentry. People who used to be rich but are no longer wealthy. However, they still occupy and control a position that allows them to be rich and powerful, even without the true riches. So, having actual wealth does not necessarily translate to being rich. Number 2. Educate yourself. This one comes first because it's the most important. The simple truth is the less you know, the more susceptible you are to getting taken advantage of, especially when most schools don't currently provide educational opportunities in financial literacy. So, education is key. For starters, make sure you understand 1. Basic financial literacy. 2. How credit works and how to build credit responsibly. 3. Your options when it comes to financial products and institutions. 4. Your rights when it comes to banking and financial products. More specific examples can include: if you're shopping for credit cards, make sure you know the available annual percentage rates or APR, aka how much interest you'll be charged if you miss a payment. If you're shopping for a loan, make sure you understand the amount of interest you'll owe and other repayment terms, such as the length of the loan and your monthly payments. Lenders are obligated to provide you with the total cost of the loan and payment schedule, just like you might shop around before buying a pair of shoes. Shop around before choosing a financial product or company. That way, you can make sure you get the best deal. Saving where you can is particularly important for people who already have low income. Number 3. Create your own reality. Have you ever felt stuck and complacent in life, wishing for a better job, the perfect relationship, or more money? It is easy to believe that if you wait around long enough, the right opportunity or circumstance will fall into your lap, and then you will finally be happy. But you might waste months or even years just waiting for something to change. Forging your own path means finding your passion and vision for a life and using it to take action. It is about participating each day with confidence and drive, rather than standing on the sidelines and watching life pass you by. When you're clear about what you are striving for, you can find the strength to change your situation and give your life a new purpose. If you find yourself just going through the motions and you feel like every day is the same, consider shifting your perspective. Think of your life as a book. When you create your own reality, view yourself as the author of your story. If you feel stagnant right now, that is okay. A story is constantly changing and moving, which means you have the power to write the next chapter however you want. Number 4. Get tech savvy. It is impossible to overestimate the value of being technologically knowledgeable in today's highly competitive work environment. For example, having appropriate web abilities is estimated to increase your chances of employment by 25%, leading to a nearly 10% income increase once you start working. It enhances work-life balance. You have the capacity to shift the standard workplace and working hours for yourself if you have the skills to be technologically smart. You can demand flexible work locations and hours with little or no sacrifice in income. You'll not only be able to better manage your work-life balance, but you'll also amaze your boss with your ability to go against the grain and still perform better. It boosts productivity. Being tech-savvy boosts your productivity and efficiency since you can accomplish more in less time. Instead of taking time out of your hectic schedule to go to a meeting with someone, you can use teleconferencing or even text messages if you can't get in touch with them. Even shopping, for tech-savvy folks, may be done with a simple click rather than taking long, congested routes. There are no forgotten dates or reminders because everything is stored on the portable devices you carry with you at all times. Number 5. Invest in your future. Savings and investing are two different concepts, but in practice, they are closely related to each other. Typically, we save first before we invest. Savings is setting money aside for use at a later time. Investing is using a resource, usually money, with the expectation that it will generate increased income or grow in value. Think about why savings can be important in your life. Putting aside money for future use can help you meet life goals. Saving money for emergencies, short-term goals, and long-term goals are all important. Saving and investing are both important to consider in your future planning. Through saving money, your money is kept safe and easy to access should you need it. By investing early over time, your money grows in value, benefiting from the magic of compounding. Remember that investing early, along with compound interest, can result in higher investment amounts versus a late investment start. Take time to think through your savings needs and goals, both now and for your future. Number 6. Go all in. Michael Phelps swims 80 kilometers per week. He is all in. Tim Cook starts to work at 4:30 a.m. He's all in. Thomas Edison tried 1,000 times before building a viable light bulb. He was all in. Have you ever realized that your level of engagement towards an idea is directly proportional to the success you will encounter? It's simple after all. If you are not absolutely obsessed about something and you don't think about it every day, your subconscious will start archiving all your efforts and free some space for something else. If you're considering doing something new, it is simple you need to get obsessed about it. Obsession is what will get you through the worst hardships. When the Apollo 13 mission to space encountered an issue with one of its oxygen tanks, failure to bring the astronauts back was never considered an option. NASA was all in on getting the men safely to Earth, and they succeeded. Number 7. Have a vision. The million-dollar question that we all ask ourselves at one time or the other is, why are we here? And where do we see ourselves in life? We all are here with a specific purpose, but that helps us move and direct our purpose is a vision. What exactly is vision? The dictionary defines vision as an act or power of anticipating which will or may come to be. Vision gives direction and a glimpse over our life to make our goals and purpose becomes a reality. In order to understand where we want ourselves to be in life, we must have a clear vision over our life. So, once you understand that vision clarifies purpose, life will become simpler and more meaningful. It is so important to have vision and purpose because it actually controls and makes our decisions, which ultimately creates our lifestyle. Finding and realizing your purpose is not easy, with everyone telling us what we're good at and how we should live our life and what careers we should explore. It can be pretty confusing and chaotic at times. But once you realize your purpose for yourself and write down your vision, life becomes simple and less complex. Number 8. Eliminate addictions. There are many factors that can intensify the possibility of someone becoming addicted to a dangerous drug, substance, or behavior. These factors can cause an individual to be more predetermined towards becoming an addict. But with the number of famous and successful people in the news who attend rehab, it is pertinent to ask if one of these factors may be success. To determine whether or not success is a possible risk factor that helps cause addiction in an individual, it is important to consider the well-known risk factors associated with the disorder. From these factors, it is difficult to say that prosperous people are more likely to abuse drugs or to become addicted to them. It may seem true that individuals who are denied success are more likely to abuse drugs and eventually become addicts, but there are some personality traits, according to David Linden, PhD, that successful people like CEOs share with addicts. These factors include risk-taking, a strong success drive, dedication, obsession, novelty, or adventure-seeking. Number 9. Don't take too much stress. During college, students spend about 4 years stressing over assignments, deadlines, and adapting to new environments. As they prepare to enter the workforce, the pressure to meet academic expectations gets replaced with high career expectations and the stress continues. Although a constant state of stress has become the new norm for many working adults, the physical and mental toll is crippling their chances at success. Getting to a happier, less stressed place in life does not have to be difficult. However, it is important to note that you can't just talk yourself out of stress or tough it out and resort to distractions. From an outsider's perspective, sitting on top of the corporate pyramid puts you in the driver's seat. In reality, of course, working with business partners, customers, investors, suppliers, etc. merely reveals the limits of your control. Number 10. Make your beliefs serve you. The most logical way to live is to be happy. But it's very hard to be happy when you have beliefs that don't serve you. So, wouldn't it be logical to at least examine those beliefs? Wouldn't it be logical to see if there was room for a reframe? Even if it's just to open the door to possibility. And if you could create new beliefs, wouldn't it be logical to create positive, empowering beliefs? In other words, to make your beliefs serve you. To make your beliefs your employees, serve your objectives instead of you being a slave to what you believe. The power of your beliefs is an integral component which holds the key to your potential. Beliefs form the foundation to a wish, a prayer, or an intention, and may be clothed with the powerful will and desire. Examine your beliefs by becoming aware whether they are serving you now. You need not adopt other people's ideas or beliefs, believing that since they work for them, they will serve you too. Allow your true self to unfold, since the life of your dreams awaits you on the other side. We hope this helped you in one way or another, and if you like this video, you know what to do. We'll see you at the next one.